Welcome to the Roland stand. My name is Will Morris, and this is the Roland TD9KX digital drum set. The TD9 features 50 preset drum kits with a mixture of electronic, acoustic, and percussion sounds. I'll give you a sample of a standard acoustic drum set so you get an idea of the quality of the drum samples, and what I mean by that is the recordings of the acoustic instruments. That's what a sample is. As a standard acoustic drum set, we've got 50 kits in total, as I've already told you, a kit for every occasion. So I'm just going to take you through a few of the kits to give you an idea of the kind of sounds that we have on TD9KX. So let's talk about percussion sounds. What about some ethnic percussion, such as Indian? We've also got orchestral percussion. Again, a kit for every single occasion. What about classic kits like the TR-808 and 909? Very famous drum machines that Roland made back in the day. Give you a little sample of that. 909 dance kit. Now the really cool part comes here. We can pick any single drum set on the TD9KX. And we can say, well, I like this drum set, but I'm not really that keen on the snare drum. At the touch of a button, I can literally change every single instrument on the drum set. Check this out. The snare drum, this drum here, okay, I can tune it to be anything that I want. Fully customizable sounds. Any snare drum, any tom, any cymbal in the world. Also, I can assign any sound anywhere. Check this out. If I want this to be a bass drum rather than a tom as it is at the moment, instrument edit, all the way through the instruments to find a bass drum. Now I can have a bass drum here, a double pedal, rather than having an actual double pedal physically on the kit. I can play it with my hand. We've got some other really cool features on TD9KX. For example, if we go into song mode, we've got 50 play-along songs built into the module. Again, all different styles, jazz, rock, blues, funk, whatever you want to play along with. And we can mute the drum part. Check this out. Drum part playing there already, as you can hear. I can mute the drum part, add a click track or a metronome and play along. I can also record this in quick record. Again, playback. It plays back exactly what I've just played. The really cooler part about this is that you can actually save it to a USB memory stick, either with a track on here or without a track, and pop into your laptop or your computer at home and save the recording yourself into iTunes or whatever else it is that you want to save it to. One of the big things that people comment about, we've got this mesh head system, which is really important. Basically, that allows us to tension each drum as our acoustic drum. For example, if we had a 16-inch floor tom, it would be tuned quite low, so it'd be quite slack. Using these tension rods, we can mimic that, so it feels exactly like our acoustic drum. Same with the snare drum, tom, etc. If we had a 10-inch tom, it would be high-pitched, therefore the tension would be very high. Again, same thing here, we can actually change the tension with the tension rods, so it feels the same. Also, we've got cross-stick, the snare drum sound, and also rim shot. So again, just like an acoustic drum. We've also got shimmer on the cymbals and choke. And when it comes to the ride cymbal, we've got three-way triggering. So we've got bell, bow, and edge. 3 different sound sources. Give you another kit so you can hear that as well. Bell, bow, and edge. Just like an acoustic ride cymbal. This is the Roland SPDS sample pad and octapad. I'm just going to give you a quick run-through of what this actually does. Okay, we've got a whole heap of preset drum sounds and drum loops in here, which we can use as part of an acoustic drum set and with our electronic drum set, or in fact, with another instrument. For example, we've got drum loops, which we can use. If we're guitarists, we can play along with the guitar loops. Bass lines. This is all preset within the SPDS. So again, obviously, I can mute the drum part, and I can play along. Again, start and stop hits. We've got all sorts of things on here. We can actually have some, what about some percussion sounds and loops? Congas playing there, bongos, shaker. Again, all start and stop hits. It's very easy to use this in any kind of configuration, really. Live use is great with this, or for recording. But we've got drum sets. But the really cool application, I think, for SPDS is this. We can actually sample our own samples into it. What I mean by that is our own recordings, snippets, anything at all that you like. I've done a few here just to give you an example. I'll show you a couple. I've got Billie Jean basically on here, firstly, which is basically I've programmed the bass line and recorded it directly into the back of SPDS, and a 2-bar loop. So when 2 bars is up, it'll stop. I have to trigger it again, hit it again to play. So for example, when the bass line changes, I've also got the bass line with the guitar part. Again, 2 bars. Have a listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And it stops. The guitar solo, which would go over the top of the bass line. The individual chords. And I've also got some other samples as well. Me trying to be Michael Jackson. And also Vincent Price is the guy that did the Thriller voiceover. I've also got that here as well, which I've sampled him.
Can you dig it?
And you can put all this together and basically make a whole song up with you playing all the instruments. Bass line, 2 bars, remember? Trigger it again now. Now I'm going to play the chords. Change the bass line. Guitar solo. Again, it can be absolutely anything. That's just a little example there for you. I'll give you another one. Again, individual tracks, it doesn't matter what it is. Something like this. Just a loop. And then I've got the actual voice sample as well.
Ice, ice, baby.
Trigger it again.
Ice, ice, baby.
Again, so you get the idea. It's very, very simple and easy to use. All your samples, basically, are saved to a flash card, compact flash card. It takes a 512 flash card, goes straight into the side of the SPDS.